There are two main things that you need to do in a kitchen garden at this time of year. The first is to get rid of anything which is finished harvesting. I think my pumpkins and my courgettes have just about finished, so we're going to clear some space, get rid of those, and then we'll add a little bit of mulch back to the soil to give it some goodness for the autumn months. This here is actually a baby butternut squash. I think unfortunately I got this plant in the ground just way too late this year, so I didn't get any butternut, but we had plenty of courgettes, so I can't complain. I think this is another butternut squash plant that just never really went anywhere. Here's another baby butternut squash. However, I did have success with my 𝘿𝙤𝙨𝙤𝙪𝙣𝙩𝙨. These actually really love to climb, so next year I might put them over a framework. I think it would look so cool just having lots of 𝘿𝙤𝙤𝙪𝙣𝙩𝙨 hanging down. I'm going to leave this one a little bit longer. There's a few other small ones coming through as well. And while we're here, the weed season is not over, so I'm just pulling up any little weeds. Oh, ow, spiky weeds from the raised beds. If you are growing pumpkins this year, now is the time that you need to snip them from their vines and then just leave them with a little bit of the stalk still attached up to where it folds into two kind of prongs, like a T shape at the top. And by leaving it out with the stalk attached and in the sunshine, this will just help it to mature and taste even better when the time comes that you want to cook it. So when you've harvested the last of the fruit, whether it's a pumpkin or a courgette, you can just pull the plant up and add this to your compost bin. The colder temperatures are going to be coming, so if you have got any slightly more delicate salad crops, then it would be a good idea to cover those. Our favourites are these beautiful Victorian claverton cloche, handmade in Somerset. They create a really nice bit of structure as well for that time of year when everything will slowly start to die back now as the temperatures drop, and these just make a really beautiful statement in the garden as well as protecting any slightly more tender crops. And finally, another job that I love to do at this time of year is collect apples from our apple tree. We've also got a few pear trees, and fun fact, you actually pick the pears and then let them ripen indoors instead of waiting for them to ripen on the tree. We have got quite a few apples on the ground. Some of them are not such good ones, so we'll leave those, but some of them are absolutely perfect. So I'm going to gather these up, and at the weekend we're going to turn them into a delicious crumble.